What up?
Back. I don't think my mic is on though. Test.
Hey Siri, do bald eagles have buttholes? It's a good way to check the mic.
That's how we're starting this shit
We're gonna
off.
kick it off with.
That's what's going on.
Hey Siri, do American bald eagles have anuses?
Test.
Bald eagles, like other birds, have a cloaca, which is common opening for their reproductive urinary digestive system. A cloaca.
We need to turn off Mohawk's mic and put booze on.
We're good. A cloaca.
Test. Yeah, I don't hear nothing.
Wasn't it just on a minute ago?
That was on. Test.
Wow, what's going on? Are San Diego having fires right now? Really?
Yeah,
Really?
for sure. Yeah, I just seen it earlier today.
I was talking to someone. So you follow Street People of Los Angeles?
No.
Oh, I love that. Gil, you follow them, don't you? Love that. No? I mean, oh yeah, sorry. Hefe's not here right now. Do you follow them, Google?
What?
Street People of Los Angeles? They're
What, on Instagram?
yeah, it's a cool page. You should follow it.
I will.
He's cool. He's in the valley. I think he's in the valley too. Well, anyway, long story short, he's always documenting like the homeless people. They're always starting fires. Like they just fire.
Remember they started one by the shop? They caught a car on fire.
Oh yeah, in the
That
alley.
shit was gnarly as
by
fuck.
the other shop, huh?
No, by the tattoo shop.
By the new one?
Yeah.
In that open area?
In that bus station, like right across the way.
No
Test.
shit.
Yeah, we back.
Oh,
we back.
Boo's back.
I'm back.
There you go.
Hell
What's
yeah.
up, Boo?
Hell yeah. Damn, the Valleros are back today. Hell yeah.
Boo came back with some energy, huh? He turned on his mic and that fool said,
Anyways, he was saying that these homeless people just be starting fires to start fires.
No, for sure.
And the mental illness goes along with, like, a lot of them. My mom was telling me too, because she's a therapist. They love the fire. The intensity of it gets them.
Well,
like,
you know, once you get labeled as a what's up, looking
Sup? What happened? Why we take the design around the neck? It went onto the pocket. What happened with that? Sup?
This one's good. This one's cool. I like it.
No, it is, but
You know, I still like the other kind too. You know what I mean? I still like the other kind too.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I want to thank all of our new sponsors. I want to thank God, first of all. I want to thank the Ramirez family. And I want to thank God. As you see, SoCal Tattoos for being our sponsors. That's the reason why we're back on the show.
That's what
Because we were really seriously gone.
Yeah.
And then once we left, and then we started getting calls for sponsors, and we got 3 of them. Gil won't be on the show for at least a few more weeks. He probably maybe tap in on this show every once in a while, but I think he's gonna do his politics stuff. You know, he wants to get more into that with American politics and all that. So
he'll be back.
Thanks to the Ramirez family, thanks to SoCal,
Ramirez,
and
SoCal.
thank God.
Oh, yeah, one more to all the Marines over there.
All the Marines,
29
29 Palms. That's
hey,
right.
Good looking
That's
out,
right.
you guys. You know what? Much love to all.
I really like him. I really like how the
homie Finley, you're the man.
I really like how the homie said thank God in the beginning. Like that's with a lot of stuff going on right
That's
now.
what one of the sponsors want.
That's kind of awesome.
So you got to give what the sponsors want. They're the ones paying for stuff.
Yeah.
And we're back. We're back. So what you guys been up to, man? What you been up to?
I mean,
I haven't seen you in a while.
I got a new phone. I was fucking with my new.
Matt's all happy because he could make a mayonnaise emoji on his
he learned
phone.
how to use AI, and he's asking for
I was
if
terrified of
lions
AI.
have buttholes.
After
Well, we figured out that
you gonna put mayonnaise on it.
Right.
mayonnaise on an eagle's butthole. Nothing like it.
Yeah, that's messed up. Man. How about you, Droops? How you been?
Man, good. Just working.
Good. You still working?
Same old shit.
Still at SoCal Tattoos,
SoCal
one of our
Tattoos.
sponsors.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're waiting for
He's in a
you to
convention.
come back. We're gonna film that next time you
Oh,
come.
when
And
we're
put it
finishing
on
up
the
my
show.
back, put it on the show. Yeah.
How many more sessions do you have?
1,000.
About 10.
Hey, your back is fucked up, huh?
Huh?
Like it's fucked up.
What do you mean?
Fucked up spot.
like in pain?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, that shit hurts.
Especially
I thought it would be like a little bit better because I love getting my back scratched, but no, not that kind of scratch. That shit hurts. No, like when my girl goes fucking scratch my back, you know? You know what I mean?
Bro, at our age,
like,
that shit.
that shit hurts. I don't know how many needles you're using. You're using like 10 needles at one time. I don't know.
Sometimes it's 3, 5, 23.
23 needles at one time?
Sometimes the mag,
Yeah. So, I feel all that shit.
Well,
You know
look,
what the trip is? My back killed me when I got my back tatted.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm more
'Cause I
scared of
had
my
got
stomach when I hit my
I got my stomach first, and it really wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Then I got my chest. It really wasn't
Oh, the
that
chest
bad.
was horrible for me.
And so when I was going to go to do my back, I was thinking, okay, it's all downhill from here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And shit.
No, hell no.
That shit
You're
ain't
barely
even
starting.
cool.
as we get older,
we
get older, every area is worse. Your back. I just finished redoing most of my back, and it's one of the most. We finally capped it off with my last name. Redo my last name.
Yeah.
Remember, I was talking to you when I was at that shop the other day.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you right now, your back sucks as you get older. I think your stomach, I did my stomach when I was, I don't know,
My stomach didn't hurt me that bad.
16, 17.
Oh,
My
okay.
stomach, I didn't hurt me that bad.
You didn't do it recently though, fool. It's been a while. How long's it been?
Oh man, I fucking yawn and I fucking get a cramp, bro. Gonna be
Broken down ass
Yeah.
podcasters.
I can't sit. I can't sit that long either. I can't sit that long.
Oh,
So
hell no. Hey, so one of our topics today is Trump making the cartels a terrorist organization. I mean, how does that affect us? How does that affect the U.S. in any way?
Mean, if anything, maybe it'll. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, you make them a
it could
terrorist.
possibly slow the flow of drugs, maybe. You know,
you make them
depending on what they do.
Well, there's laws against terrorist organizations. So first
It'll
of all,
definitely-
first of all, you can seize all their assets now.
well, okay. So here's what it is.
Yeah, but they're not here.
Yeah, but it's around the world. We can seize assets for the Taliban.
Yeah.
that's,
Okay,
in
so if
other
they're
countries.
labeled
Do
a
that?
terrorist,
You know,
Yeah,
seize
they
their-
seize
if you're
all their
labeled a
assets.
terrorist
From what I hear,
organization,
aren't we paying the Taliban?
Well, back in the day when they were against
now.
Russia, but now I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't think now.
Yeah, now.
No.
Yeah, no.
I'm have to look into that. No, I think you're lying.
I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna show you because I don't remember enough, but I seen a whole thing about it, and I think it was on the Sean Ryan podcast.
Yeah, but I think by
He
doing
was
that,
talking to one of them soldiers that works over there, and he
saying that
it blows
we're
their mind
paying
that
them,
they
I
actually
probably
get
believe
money.
it too. I mean, yeah. I mean, also making them a terrorist organization, you know, you can seize all their assets. Any bank that they're working with, they can seize those banks. It's probably going to be another reason to continue that wall. You
Yeah,
know,
well, I
'cause
mean,
you
they're
could
going
use
to
it
do
as
all
a terrorist
that.
organization. We need to protect ourselves. I mean,
Yeah, no,
I
they're
know he's
going to do
pushing
all
it.
that for sure.
Yeah,
It's just,
yeah.
are they going to
And then-
send soldiers over there?
Well, see, that's another thing. Can we invade Mexico now, like we invade
No.
every other country
That's
that has
the thing. I don't
terrorists?
think we can.
But we do.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I think once they're labeled a terrorist organization, Homeland Security can get involved for our side, and you also now this includes FBI, ATF, it includes
All
the
local
CIA,
state, yeah.
even.
Well, yeah, everything
So
changes
once they label them a terrorist group, they
That's for
can,
sure.
like
Can do
you
a lot
said,
more
they can
stuff.
seize every single fucking thing they have.
And it'll slow them down.
Even the bank accounts that are in their names, in their wives' names, all that
Yeah.
becomes open. But I think from the street aspect, a lot of these cartels, they're not really. I mean, like someone pointed out, if they he's saying because it's about fentanyl, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Well,
so
that's just what it is.
Well, they're gonna
But
use anything they use
but
to
there's
try to do
twofold.
this.
There's twofold with that. Like a lot, like someone pointed out, if they sell fentanyl, from what I understand, they keep the fentanyl sales separate. They're not mixing it with the other drugs to harm people, but it's still happening.
See,
So-
but yeah, no, you're right.
It's a
You know,
confusing,
but
like-
see, that's just the thing. Like, that's just what they're saying.
Well, because
now
drug
in
cartels
the
have been here
news,
for a long
you
time.
know?
Well,
And
yeah.
if you've ever
Been
seen
here
it, what's
for a
that
long
But
movie?
they would go away if we stopped buying drugs. I mean, the U.S. is the biggest.
That's real.
But it's also a
it's
big
the biggest
business.
consumer
But
of
do you
drug
guys
use.
think that
We're
there
the
ain't entities of our government or government, you know, three-letter agencies that aren't working with these people?
I believe they all.
Oh,
are.
I'm sure they all
know
are.
what I
What was the
So-
movie? What was
so-
that movie I talked to you about that one night when I was looking for a movie, and you were like, "Hey, put this one." Remember, I was at home. We were talking.
Which one?
No, stop, Chris.
Here we go.
Don't get
Here
boo
we go.
started.
The Notebook. You guys are watching the Notebook?
Fucking hard.
Fucking whore. The mom's a whore too.
No,
You
listen.
haven't watched it.
What's the movie? Come on, it's
With Johnny Depp?
No, that's Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Come on, give me the other one. It's got Josh
The one where he
Brohamel.
played Him and Penelope Cruz.
No,
Not that
Josh Brohamel. It's got fucking
I'll look it up.
Josh Duhamel.
So what was it about?
Brohamel? Duhamel?
Josh Duhamel. Come on, no, I can't say. I need the name first. I'm fucked. I'm stuck.
You're stuck without
I'm
the name. You
autistic.
can't even talk the
I'm
story.
lefty gunplay right now. I'm autistic right now at the moment. I'm stuck. Sorry, I had to. My bad. I had to let that one go.
Yeah. Okay. Chris is looking it up right now.
Serpico? That's about a cop. That's about a dirty
Scarpio.
cop.
Sicario.
Oh,
Boom, Sicario. There's a theory that there's 6 cartels. The government
Yes.
likes to keep one in
In
power
control.
because they can work with them and by proxy slightly control them.
Yeah.
So there's always been that theory that's based on true stuff, where the CIA and the government, they don't really operate in Mexico, but yet they do kind of. They like to keep the one that they can negotiate with
Yeah.
in their pocket. So this it makes me
I
think
see what
something
you're
similar
saying. I
again like
see what
that.
you're saying,
They're
but-
going to want to keep one in power because the
Yeah.
U.S. government is like that. We'll keep one so we can watch them. We know what they're doing. It's almost like how they're letting the homeless people all over the streets
Yeah.
in L.A. They know where they're at right now. So it's like, where all these drug addicts and gang members are living.
Yes.
It's kind of like an outdoor county jail.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So how
Yeah.
is, they label them a terrorist organization. They're going to go after them.
Well, they're probably
whatever
going to
they're
start
do,
knocking
you're
them
right.
off to knock it down to
It ramps
one.
up everything, right?
Yeah.
But like I said, there's probably other entities in our government that are doing the opposite, and they might be
Yeah.
working against each other. They might not necessarily talk
Well,
to
drugs
each
is
other.
big business. It's always been.
Oh
like
yeah,
business.
You know,
it makes a
like-
lot of
like
money.
you said, we're the number one consumer.
Remember that Kiki Camarena, the one that got
Oh, yeah,
killed
yeah,
down
yeah,
there.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then, they say that it was actually a CIA agent that was there
Yeah.
that did it. You
Damn.
know what I mean? Or was there, or watched it,
Well,
whatever
yeah,
it
he was involved somehow.
I don't know. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
we all know they killed his ass down there.
Yeah.
And yeah, how'd they even get their hands on him? Like,
Well, I mean, if they really go after drug cartels, that's going to change a lot of things for our streets. It's going to change.
it might slow
drug
the
use?
drugs down.
It could slow drugs down, but it's also going to change culture too. Like that's a big, huge thing. You have to understand a lot of those people that.
What do you mean by changing culture though?
Well,
by
because
drugs?
those drug
we're not gonna have the
cartels-
crackheads down the street.
Well, no, but I mean, it's good to have no drugs, but also you got to like a lot. I watched this thing on what was the big one that was the
60 minutes.
No, I watched this special on what's the Colombian guy? The one that gave back. He was like a Robin Hood of Colombia. What's his name? The big guy down
Pablo
there.
Escobar.
Yeah, is it Escobar?
Escobar, yeah.
So like a lot of the people in these communities love these cartels. Like these
Oh yeah, because they pay their
give-
bills, they
yeah.
pay their light bills, they pay
Bro,
their
yeah,
phone bills.
they
They're
build
like,
whole
cities and
neighborhoods.
bridges for
Yeah.
these people. So you're not really just
So they're
going
not-
after like the neighborhood crip crack dealer on the corner. You're going after people.
Why is it gotta
that-
be a crip?
Well, I'm just being funny. They sell
Chris
He
is gonna
buys
kick
kids
your ass.
football jerseys.
Well, yeah, like they're not wearing a starter jacket on the corner flipping crack. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like these
yeah.
guys are actually, they sell drugs, but these guys have families. They're giving back in their communities.
Well, so they don't
and
snitch
it's a-
on them. It's not for
Yeah,
you.
but it's also-
okay. Well, hey,
where
I'm
do you-
paying your phone bill, so
but-
you're not going to snitch on
Yeah,
this
but
dude.
Boo Boo, where do you think all these people down in Colombia and like San Carlos, Sonora, where do you think these people work? In their factories.
Oh, of course.
So
Making
you're
drugs.
also employing lots of people to work in your factory.
Yeah, so they have loyalty
this
towards
is a
you.
This is a big thing. If he does this, it's going to upset a lot of
Yes.
money, business, families, homes,
For
street
sure. I'm
people.
just not sure
Yeah.
what exactly they could do. You know what I mean? If they send soldiers down there,
Well, allegedly, you
that's
didn't see
gonna
that-
start. a
didn't
lot
I
of
send you
shit,
the thing
because
where they're-
Mexico doesn't want American soldiers going down?
Didn't I
there,
send you the
regardless
thing?
who
There's
they're
already
going
allegedly
after.
like some Navy SEAls that have been let loose over there. They've been working
Probably
behind the
but
lines
We're
for a
not
while.
going to know about that.
What,
It's
in
just
Mexico
all gonna
or-
be on the
Yeah,
ground.
there was this thing I saw on Instagram. I thought I sent it to you. Where like, so there's like 4 Navy SEAL guys that are off the grid. They've been long before this. They've already
Yeah.
been attacking
Damn.
cartels.
Secret agents down there, huh?
Yeah,
Probably down there training fools.
I don't know. I see it could be good and bad. It could hit both sides of the spectrum.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, I don't know about that because there's
Should
so
we
much
ask
shit
Siri?
in the game.
How what?
Should we ask Siri?
Ask Siri. Ask
Hey
her.
Siri, what do you think about Trump attacking the drug cartels in Mexico?
AI.
I found this on the web for what you think about Trump attacking the drug cartels in Mexico.
It carries major risks. Let's see what Siri says. This bitch is.
That's
smart.
all it said.
Wait,
It carries
hold on.
major risks.
Yeah, it
Fuck, I
says-
could have said
for
that.
sure.
And you said that
Everybody
bitch
Read
is
that.
smart.
I don't have my glasses. I can't read that. What does it say?
U.S. intervention carries
Major
Mexican
risks
cartel.
and how to mitigate. Oh, okay, that's not the answer I was looking for. Administration.
Yeah, Siri didn't say shit.
So what do you think about immigration?
You ain't shit, Siri.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go through super chats. Yeah.
Eric, what's up, man?
What's up?
You know you got a shirt, fool.
That's right. That's right.
Is Eric on some gay shit?
You better be careful. He's gonna beat you up.
Oh, I know,
yo.
I know. I love Eric. I don't fuck with Eric. Eric's a fucking undiscovered fucking gem in the valley.
Yeah, for
Smiley
sure.
from East Los,
No,
welcome back.
That's right,
Thanks for the
Smiley.
$4.99.
Smiley, good looking out, old boy.
That's right. Hey, we gotta divert that account for the super chats to us three because it's going somewhere else. And he's not on the show right now.
No.
Right. So, what do you think about immigration?
Wow.
What is it? What was the topic point? There was that. That was a. What was the point though?
For what? Sicario?
Oh, Sicario. Yeah, that was it. Sicario.
That's the movie. That's a
Yeah.
good ass movie.
No,
It's a
yeah,
great
yeah,
movie.
it's
part
It's
they
a
have a-
movie.
Yeah, but it was a good
Elijah
one.
Rodriguez is one of my son's friends. He actually lived with me while he was filming that movie.
No
Really?
shit.
Sicario 2.
Yeah, part 2 was pretty good too.
Yeah, he was the young kid.
The kid that he was training.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh,
That-
no
that-
shit.
His name's Elijah Rodriguez.
Oh,
and,
wow.
and when he was filming that movie, he was actually
shit.
living with me at that time.
Wow.
Yeah. So shout out to Elijah Rodriguez.
Yeah, for
Right on.
sure.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
Are they gonna make another one? Because they
Well, they were
ended it
supposed to
like
make
they
a
were
part
going
3
to.
about
Were they
him,
really?
but it hasn't came out
About
yet.
the kid that ended up in the long.
Yeah, when they asked him, do you want to be a Sicario? Remember
When
at the
he
end?
went and got him at the fucking
Remember
food
at the
court.
end,
Yeah,
he's all
yeah.
Tiando and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
His
just-
little jeans on and his haircut and
Yeah.
You-
So
you
they were
weren't wearing
supposed to
those jeans the other
make
day,
a
weren't
part
you?
3,
Huh?
but
he had those same jeans on the other day.
What jeans?
The
is that?
tighties?
Cowboy cuts and the.
cowboy cut jeans.
Hey man, why you want to put it out there like that,
Well,
man? What's wrong with you,
right.
Vaughn?
So
Droopy
people know who they're
tattoos.
talking
He said
to.
he didn't have
Droopy
like a pack
tattoos
of
in
mayonnaise in the back
Paisa
pocket.
affliction jeans.
Damn.
No.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So what do you guys think about deportation?
You know what? I want to wait and see what they do. I want to wait and see what they do. You know, because a lot of people are panicked right now.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't understand. I don't really understand the whole thing. Of what's
Well,
going
I did
on.
a study on it, and
Well, neither do we. We have to wait and see what they're going to do.
I'm still trying to understand what
I think is like, you know, over the last 4 years, you know, they just been letting anybody come in, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah, they've been letting them come. Well, Biden's been letting a lot of them in.
There's an app.
Yeah,
You see
they
that
were
thing with the
found.
app?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro,
They took away that app. They took away that app.
The
Yeah,
thing
but
that
those are for
sucks-
people that want to come in
there's-
the right way, but they want jobs when they come.
There's
and they
always
took that app
been
away.
a shitload of people coming in.
Uh-huh.
It's nothing new, right?
Yeah.
But when and I don't even know if these numbers are really like legit, but I hear they let in so many murderers, they let in so many rapists, so many terrorists. If that's the case, that they gotta go. They gotta go. You know what I mean? And
I think that
believe me,
Trump's trying to do that. I don't think he's going after the regular farmer or the.
I hope not.
The regular
I hope
guy
not.
Well,
that's
I think
actually
the problem is they haven't devised a system that can, like we were talking about, there has to be a system that they can differentiate who's eligible and who's not.
Well, first of all, criminals, you're gone. If you're in jail and you know you're gone, and you want to worry about your family, no, you didn't worry about your family on the street to get you in jail. Then you need to
There
go.
has to be a way that they can like psychologically.
The thing that sucks is I have a few homies. They live in TJ right now.
Yeah, I do
They're
too.
deported.
I
You
do
know what I
too.
mean? And these are dudes that have been here since kindergarten,
Yeah,
first grade.
yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I mean?
And their moms never fixed their
They had
their
a driver's
papers.
license. They went to high school. They graduated high school. You even have veterans that are
Yes, yes.
deported. You know, now that shit's fucked up. That shit ain't cool.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. If you're gonna serve the military,
If you commit
and
a
actually
crime
go to
and you get
war,
caught,
they should
yeah.
give you citizenship after while you're
For
alive,
sure,
not
for sure.
after
You
you're
don't-
dead.
You don't just
because
kick
they
them
do
out
it
like
after you're
that,
dead
you
for the
know?
benefits.
But what I'm worried about is what I just said a minute ago. Like, you know, if they let all these, you know, Chinese, I don't think Chinese are gonna go run a bunch of people down like they did in New Orleans just recently, right? You know, but they'll play a long game. They'll go infiltrate shit. They'll go get in tech companies. They'll go get in.
Oh, yeah, they
you
do
know
it the
what I
right
mean?
way 'cause they're
And
smart.
If and when China ever wanted to do something to us, they have people strategically positioned. You know, and that's scary. You know,
Well, that brings up the Panama
that
Canal,
might
but I'll
never
talk about that
happen.
a
Yeah,
little later.
that might
after.
not never happen. But what about like the jihadi ones that have came in? Now they'll.
Yeah,
they'll
there's a lot
do
of
some
other
shit.
races
They'll go
that-
crazy. They'll
that-
do what just happened, and I have a feeling we're gonna start seeing more of that shit. You know, because they're here, and they shouldn't have been able to get in so easy. You know,
Yeah.
just like anything else. If I was one of them and I heard it was open like that, I'm like, come on, homies, let's go. Now's our time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Versus today,
and
they're
we're
gonna be like,
going,
oh no,
you know? So
you know.
get those motherfuckers out for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, you know. And like, but immigration's a trip. It's been going on.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
has been going on forever.
I-
and whenever it becomes like a hot topic in the news, that's when, you know what I mean? One of my homeboys, maybe like 12 years ago, he had got busted when he was 18 and he went to prison for like 18 months or something. Got out and went straight. And it's like 20 years later and he gets a thing in the mail saying, come to Devonshire Division, give us your fingerprints because we're going to deport you.
Oh shit!
And-
Like, yeah,
and-
I'm not going.
Straight up, right? He
Yeah.
called me because I have a friend of mine, or my homeboy's wife was an immigration lawyer at the time, and it was hot in the news at the time, you know. And so I hooked him up with her, and she said straight up, "We want to postpone this for as long as possible because no matter what you got going for you, if you go to court right now, they're deporting you." Because it's a hot topic in the news. It's like
Yeah.
a political thing right now. You know what I mean? So they postponed it for like 6 years or whatever, and it wasn't a hot topic in the news anymore.
Yeah.
And boom, he's got his green
got
card.
his
He's
green card,
straight.
yeah.
You know what I mean? He's never been in trouble again. You know?
Yeah.
But so that's what's going on now. It's a hot topic in the news.
Yeah, so I was looking up the statistics on this, and Obama in 2012 deported 400,000 immigrants. Biden in 2024 deported 271,000 immigrants.
He
Trump-
deported way more.
Huh?
I heard way more were deported through Biden.
Yeah, because Trump was only 250,000 back in 2019. So between Trump has deported less people than both of them. You know, at their highest
Oh yeah,
deportation.
Obama was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
deporter in chief and all that.
Oh
shit.
yeah. But that when I read that, I was like, what? But you know, he's the one talking about deporting people back in mass deportation. But I think he's just doing the criminals. You know?
Yeah, I saw it.
Fucking.
I see you, East Los
This
Chicanos.
fool, he don't understand our struggle.
Well, he don't know. It's all right.
He don't understand.
Okay, no, it's all good.
Yeah. I don't know what struggle he's talking about. Is he talking about?
I don't know what struggle he's talking about.
I don't know either. Or was he an anchor baby? You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, because what they're talking about to doing with the anchor babies is that if when both your parents are not citizens of this land and you have a baby, you know, your child is an automatic citizen.
You know,
but they're talking about if your parents are deported, then you go back too, or you go with somebody like a support person.
Right now, whatever
or you
they're going to do, it's going to be fucked up. There's going to be people angry. You know what I mean?
Well, look, let me say let me say what I told you on the phone here, because it'll struggle with some of these dumbass comments. You look at it as a whole, because I mean, I'm white. If you look at it like it's not just the border around Mexico, it's also Europe. It's also the East Coast too. It's unfortunate, yes, that there's a big influx right here around this border.
Well, yeah.
However, when you step back and look at it as a whole responsibly for everybody who's already here of every race and every culture, we have taken so much that the people who are already here, again, of every race and every culture, we're struggling.
Yeah.
We can't have jobs. We can't pay our bills. There's just...
No, and we're paying for it on our taxes.
We've taken so much that we're overflowing and we're overwhelmed. And I'm saying this again because I'm white. I love Mexicans. I grew up with all you motherfuckers. I love you guys like my own. But I'm going to be commonsensical now at this point. It doesn't matter who they are. Even in the New York side, Irish, Germans, Polish, fucking Scottish, English. We just don't have room for anybody anymore because our country is fucking sinking with all the drama and the problems. We need to be safe. Someone has to have the balls to say we're shutting down all the borders.
Well, we have to.
We're not going to give money to any other country. No. We're going to work on us and here, and then when we're stable, then maybe we can help people. No other country gives until they're fucking struggling inside. It's only us. So why should we keep doing it? Someone has to make the hard decision to say, hey, it's nothing against anybody. We're going to shut down for a while and only help us. And once we're fixed, then we can maybe consider.
No, that's cool.
That's all. Cool, that's what I'm saying. But you know, you hear comments like
I kind of disagree with you a little bit when you say there's too many. Like I said, people have been coming forever.
I know, but there has to be a shutdown because we just can't. We're overwhelmed.
Way too many.
We're way overwhelmed.
Yeah, and we're forking out so many taxes.
Is like you know. Don't go just snatching up everybody. And
I don't think he's going to.
I don't understand that.
They do the criminals first.
So yeah, I think they're going to go for the criminals. I don't understand it. I don't want to advocate anybody's families, or I don't understand that, and I don't. That's a dangerous topic. I don't want to fuck with no one's family, but like I told you yesterday, someone's going to have to make a hard decision that some people are going to be uncomfortable and upset.
Right now.
And I know it's inevitable.
Hopefully, when this is said and done, not too much, fucked up shit. Not too many people get snatched up that don't deserve it. And hopefully they come up with something that will last, a good immigration policy.
Yeah, because you figure it's only going to be 4 years.
This is over.
You know, because the next 4 years somebody else is going to.
Because no one's came up with a good one yet. That's why we're in this position.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going after the hard worker. I think Trump's going to go after the criminals first and get all those people out of jail and send them back to their countries that they belong in. Because first of all, we're paying for them to be in jail. Yeah. I mean, in our taxes. And
everything.
I don't want to pay for.
I don't want to pay for nobody.
Dude, I struggle to feed my face. You know,
I got to feed somebody else. I had to ask my mom for gas money last week.
Yeah.
You know how embarrassing that is?
No,
like seriously, like I can't afford shit. Yeah. And I'm not trying to give someone else anybody. I was listening to this report where we're giving all these what do you call them? The asylum to the refugee. They're getting hotels. Hotel.
Yeah, who's paying for that?
Who's paying for the hotel?
You and your taxes.
Why should I pay for their hotel? I don't feel it's right for me to pay for the hotel.
I don't feel it's right either, but we are.
Absolutely not.
Nobody likes that. Nobody likes that. Cool.
No offense, but Jesus
we don't want to do
Christ,
it,
bro.
But if you have a 9-to-5 job and you paying taxes, you pay for it.
That's what I'm saying. So why should I don't like. I don't. It's not fair. It's just not fair. It's an uncomfortable topic, and we all know that. But
it needs to be addressed.
Yeah, Long Beach Carlos, you're not the only one that feels like that. A lot of us do, and that's not even.
I'm tired of Long Beach Carlos. I was just saying that. Just like I'm tired of paying child support for all these single moms and fucking all that shit too. It's the same topic. Don't get me started on that one.
See here, it's
fucking bitch on the Notebook.
Yeah, she's a whore. She ain't a bitch. She's a whore. Yeah, you never
call your Notebook and manage.
Look at what we said. We can't keep taking care of everybody else if we can't even take care of ourselves.
We can't.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
we can't.
We're too busy.
It's the truth. It's a blanket statement to everyone, and I know it just looks bad because of where we're at. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I love you, mother. I'll fucking jump in front of a train for you guys.
That's right.
But
I don't know about all that.
But fuck the bitch on the Notebook. Maybe not a train. I'll try to push you out of the way.
Give me a ride a couple weeks ago. He came out, you're gonna jump in front of a train.
I'll put Droopy in a video, but you're right. I'm not gonna jump in front of a train. Yeah, you see Carlos, right? Fuck. Who saw that video about Trump? Was that true?
What?
Oh, this is gonna burn some ass right now. Should
Burn him, burn
Should I
him.
say it?
Yeah,
Chris, make the decision. Should I say this or not?
Do it.
So there's a video going around that I've been sending all the homies about allegedly Trump is gonna say, if you're the baby daddy and you've been paying child support, the baby mama no longer gets to fucking claim the kids on the taxes.
On the taxes, yeah.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah,
I watch these bitches fucking go get their lips and their BBLs and their tattoos at Droopy Shop on
your dime?
On my
Hey,
dime.
let them still get the tattoos.
No, well, whatever. But these bitches, if we're paying for child support, you don't get shit.
Let 'em
Why
get
should you claim them on?
tattoo
And I
money
heard
taxes.
Trump's going to make it so if you're paying child support, you get to claim on your taxes. That's why it should be.
Yeah, it should be that
As long
way.
as it's
If
fair.
girls don't even
As long
spend
as
the
it's
money on
fair,
the
it's all
kids.
good. You know.
Yeah.
Nah, some do.
Okay, let's go 3 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I guarantee most of them go to Droopy Shop and get their fucking lip and their eyeliner tattooed.
Hey, what's
Fuck.
wrong with that?
Knock it off.
You do lips and fucking eyeliner?
Hell no.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I did some eyebrows not too
Eyebrows,
long ago. I
yeah.
don't like doing them because it's kind of like I don't have that microblading shit, so I do it kind of ghetto.
okay.
Just draw them on.
Just draw 'em
we'll
on
do
there
it,
and
you know
hook
what I
it
mean? Like, but
Yeah, you don't do the head ones?
the hair.
It was. See,
Yeah.
someone's telling me it's a fake rumor. I heard it was fake. I don't know.
No, but I did hear. I think I saw it on Instagram or something. So it's
Yeah,
probably fake.
I've been trying to check it, but I
TikTok.
don't.
Mohawk
TikTok's
told
back.
me about that. Yeah. Well, TikTok
I don't
ain't
know.
going
I don't
on.
Did you do TikTok?
I mean, I have it, but
But you?
No.
No,
Droopy
no,
don't
no.
have it. Droopy's
But-
an adult. I have TikTok. He doesn't.
Mohawk's gay as fuck. He's
I
probably
know.
breakdancing.
I'm
on
gay
TikTok.
3 days a week on accident.
Hey, but Trump put it back for another 80 days.
Bro,
or
he put it back.
75 or
He put
something.
it back like
Oh,
that.
hell yeah, because it makes money.
Well, yeah, but you know,
but
I understand what they're doing because China owns TikTok.
Well, he
it
also
is,
gained a lot of his younger
Well,
viewers using
and-
TikTok.
but all that happened
it's
was-
the company that owns TikTok is Chinese. Yeah.
And what
Yeah.
they're worried about
Yeah.
is them kind of like
Well, they got all
slowly
your information on your
poisoning-
phone.
Well, not just that, but slowly poisoning the minds of young people. And because, like I
Yep.
said earlier, when we were talking about the immigration, China plays a long game.
Yeah.
So they'll be like infiltrating different spots.
Oh, yeah.
TikTok.
But if you
they'll
read
get
the-
people to hate each other.
No, he's right.
You
But
know, they'll get
I
people
read.
to hate
I'm one of
each
those
other.
dorks that I studied after we heard some of this like a
Yeah.
few months ago.
Yeah.
Me and JP. JP came to Sullivan and he was showing us the user agreement. Like if you read the user agreement, it
Oh, that
literally
shit's crazy.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
horrible. It literally
You're
says
giving up all your information.
You're like they're checking your booty.
Yeah,
like they're
everything.
checking titty
Everything.
pics on your phone.
Yeah, all of
my
it.
hidden
All of it.
midgets and
Yeah.
shit. They're watching my videos on my. They're letting you know that they're
You
watching.
be hitting midgets?
I'm just
You be
kidding.
fucking midgets?
I mean, I would. I'm just
Hey,
kidding.
would you?
I
You
thought
took
about
down
it
a
a few
midget?
times. No, I was.
never took
Remember,
down a midget.
I told you I was
Fucking
scared.
midgets? Why?
I was
Why?
terrified of them because they're little. They freak me out. Like when the midgets
That'd
come
be
near me,
funny to see some naked midget
bro, I
fucking
was
chasing them all
bro, I
down the
just
street.
think like Lord of the Rings shit. What's happening, Frodo? Like I had a couple come near me and I just want to kick them. I don't know what. Like you have to hold me back. I get
Why you wanna
weird.
kick
I don't
them?
know. They freak me out like they're mythological creatures. Some weird shit, bro. But then
There's gonna be a gang of midgets in the comments.
Yeah.
coming
Then I
after
started
you right
talking.
now.
I started talking to one that was all like titties done and shit. I was like,
Oh, what?
I felt
Lump,
bad.
what's up, homeboy? What's
I
up,
felt bad. I was
Lumpy?
like, man, okay.
Damn.
Yeah, you got issues. Why you want to fuck up
I'm
the
just
midget?
saying, bro.
Right?
They freak
what
me
the
out.
midgets do to you, fucker?
Anyways, China be looking at
What if
everything.
it had mayonnaise all over? You'd like it
Oh,
then?
yeah.
Huh?
Nice.
I don't know. That's kind of interesting right there. Fake titties on a midget and some mayonnaise. I might consider that. Yeah. Hey, Doritos got some new sriracha flavored Doritos too. You see those?
Sriracha flavor?
Yeah, they're yellow bag. Sriracha flavored.
good? They good?
I haven't. I got them at home. I haven't tried them yet.
You're promoting them and you haven't tried them yet?
I'm just saying. I'm,
good, so they
well,
good,
bro,
good.
I'm thinking about going home and dipping some mayonnaise in those, with those motherfuckers.
You don't want no beans, huh? He wants to dip it in mayonnaise, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
Come on.
Oh,
That's
man.
crazy,
So-
fool.
Look at this fool. We don't have the number for Ice up on the screen. Shut your mouth.
What is it?
Come on, bro. He's not even listening to us.
No.
No.
There's...
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. So what do you think about the Panama Canal? Oh, no, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
explain that.
I didn't
Explain that.
know a lot
Okay.
about that.
I don't understand nothing
So-
about.
So Jimmy Carter, we owned it
Yeah.
when we built it, like
Yeah.
I think it was the 30s or 40s, right? Jimmy Carter gave it up to Panama.
Was that Noriega was involved in that with the Bush?
Well,
or
Jimmy
Mike-
Carter was before Bush, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So he ended up
Didn't
giving
he
it
sell
to
it to him for like $1 or some shit? Like
yeah,
that?
that's what it was. He sold the Panama Canal for $1 to him, and so what's happening now is that it costs us about $500,000 to get a ship through, right? it goes up a little bit depending on what you're carrying and how much your weight is or whatever. To go around the whole continent, it costs us $10 million with gas prices and you know everything.
So this is
they're
a
going.
definite shortcut.
Yeah, so it's a shortcut, right? So if it's $500,000 to cross it when you're waiting in line, but they got the fast pass now.
Yeah.
That it's between 1 million and 3 million. So if you want, if you're a huge company, you're like 10 million versus I'll just fork out another 2 million and go across plus the 500,000 to go across. You know, companies are going to pay it. So a lot of companies are being pushed back because they don't want to pay it. But to operate to the what was it when you gain money? Profits are 500 billion a year. The Panama is putting in their treasury 75% of that money. So you know Trump wants that.
So where's the other 25 going? Because
Well, it's going to
the government. That's not that much
for maintenance. It's going to maintenance, but Panama is pocketing 75% of that money, and you know Trump is like, wait a minute, we sold it to you for $1.
Take that back, and they're not going to get no more money.
But Trump is going through. Okay, well, we did this, and then now Panama has 2 Chinese companies running each side of the entrances on each side.
Okay.
You know, so that's where he's coming in saying,
So
hey,
he's combating
China's running
China.
it. That's
See-
why he's
see
saying
what I'm
China's
saying?
running
China's
it.
slick, you
yeah,
know,
but they're running each side. And what they're worried about, the government's worried about, is China could come in and just tell those companies, because if you own a Chinese company, you automatically give up a lot of your rights to the Chinese government if they want to come in and take it.
What did we say yesterday when you were talking to me? They bought a bunch of land. China's sneaking in through some
they've
weird
been doing
shit.
that.
Yeah.
They've been
They
doing
bought a
that.
bunch of land near, what was it, near bases. They bought a bunch of
over
land
the
all
Midwest.
around
Yeah,
military
around here.
bases
They
and
buying up
shit.
farmland.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know,
Yeah.
that's why I said they play a long game.
So what Trump's going with this
you know?
is one. Now that China kind of controls the entrance and the exits of the Panama Canal, they can actually put the warships through there. You know, China could put, so now they got the Pacific and
that's like
the Atlantic.
that goes back
So
to the
they want to
Greenland.
get
you know?
it to basically
So-
combat what China's doing.
Yeah, so China can position their
'Cause
ships
I don't,
around the U.S.
I don't think that money's that big a deal to them. To us, people like that, that's
Well, that's like
insane.
that's
You know
like
what
the
I
thing
mean?
with Greenland, where Trump's trying to get Greenland, not because he likes the real estate, because
No.
that's
No,
a
it's a
staging
strategic
point
spot.
for Russia or
Yeah.
China to get
Yeah,
closer
to get
to
closer
us.
to us.
It's like Panama Canal. The
Yeah.
closer they can get to us, like what was the thing with Kennedy, the Bay of Pigs?
Bay of Pigs, yeah,
Yes,
with,
where Russia almost had nuclear missiles in Cuba.
That's like the argument right
Well,
now.
they did
with
have nuclear
Ukraine.
missiles in
Well,
Cuba.
they did, but the
They
point
did.
is, the
And we
closer and
weren't
closer
gonna
they
take it.
get
They
like
get
this,
to
they
us.
can get their military staging closer to refuel, supply them to where if they want to invade, players, they can invade.
They could.
Yeah, let me tell you something.
yeah.
China is a force that we
Well,
would.
you know, they're doing. You know, Trump did something not too long ago that a lot of people don't know about. China tried to make the biggest car manufacturing place in Mexico, just right.
Oh, yeah,
in
I
the
think I heard about that.
In the frontera, like
Yeah.
around Rosarito area.
Yeah.
And if they would have, it was like the biggest one in the whole world. And
Yeah.
if they would have built that, they would have. Basically would have put all of our car manufacturing plants, all our companies out of business. And Trump was like, the minute you guys do that, this is like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
The minute you guys, you keep doing that, that's cool. We're gonna 100% tear up
Yeah.
everything you have. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. And China kind of hung in there, and they thought he was gonna win, so they just like, okay, that's it.
Yeah.
But don't think they're not coming in a lot of different ways. You
Oh,
know what I
oh,
mean? Like
of
I
course.
said, they're slick. They'll play the line, and they
Yeah.
might not never even do nothing. You
But they
never
wanna
know.
be there.
But
They're gonna be there in the shadows.
I didn't know they were over there fucking around at the Panama Canal. Like,
Yeah.
I really didn't know what
What that was about.
what
Yeah,
that's
well,
about.
Mexico's trying to build another canal, but they're using railroads, and
Yeah.
so they could kind of take some of that money and,
Yeah,
instead of going
smart.
through Panama,
That's
they could
smart.
go through Mexico, through, I think, Oaxaca, and I don't know what the state is on the Gulf
like
of Mexico.
Oaxaca. I had a
You been there?
girlfriend from
You had a
there.
girlfriend from
I
there?
had a girlfriend in high school
Was she
from there.
midget?
No, she was. She wasn't dark Indian like a lot of them are. She was actually had like really curly hair and blonde hair and blue eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make an announcement?
making it now.
Oh, all right. We're going to open up those phone lines. Go ahead and call in. Callers, give us your opinion. Oh, yeah.
Call in. Do we have the number? Oh, there it goes.
Yeah.
There it goes. Right under that SoCal tattoo right there.
Right, that's right. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's where I go and get my tattoos. At SoCal.
That's where I go too.
All right.
That's where I go to.
He walks like the tramp. He goes all over the place.
Yeah, I'm kind of a whore when it comes to tattooing. We got to finish my hands, bro. Maybe we should do that, and we'll do it in Havasu.
All right.
When are you guys going to Havasu?
We're going to Havasu March.
March
Hey,
something.
what's
I don't
over
even
there?
know what day. Hey.
No, I'm talking good about you.
Man, why are you gonna do this show? We're on the air, man. What's wrong with you?
About to have some fun. About to have some fun.
That's it. That's
Stop now, Mohawk. Stop now.
fucking bitch.
What's wrong with
Right,
you?
right. The notebook.
What's up, Cali
Come on,
Raiders?
callers. Call in. We back.
Who's on Figueroa?
I don't know.
What?
Horse?
Somebody runs backwards in a pickle batch?
On Figueroa?
Gang of horrors on Figueroa.
Right?
I've been there twice lately because of my homeboy Luna.
What you doing over
No,
there?
my homeboy Luna, one of the solo
Yeah.
photographers.
In the mic.
His mom lives right there.
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
It's like it's like Hoover and Fig, or like 110th and Fig.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I've been there, and when I leave, I make a left on Fig to get back to the freeway to come. And when you drive through there, you actually see, like, man, there's girls, like, it's almost sad because some of these girls, you're like, damn, what the fuck, like you're not horrible, shot out, bullet wounds and titties and stretch marks. You're like, some of these girls, you're like, no, some of these girls, you're like, what the fuck, like, why
What are you doing here?
He knows.
What are you doing
I
here?
knew it. I knew it.
Because
No.
you drive, let me tell you
You
something.
know-
If you've ever driven down Fig,
Yeah.
there's no way to not see it.
Yeah.
We're talking like 7 to 8 girls per corner, and
Like
we're talking.
Sepulveda Boulevard used to be.
Imagine that times 40. Every corner.
Yeah,
Now,
you see,
mind
I
you,
hadn't
each
seen it.
street has 2 sides. So 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8. Like just as you drive, and you're
counting?
What do they be charging over there?
I don't know. I didn't get that far. I didn't get that far. All I'm saying is by looking, when you're looking, you're like, damn. And I'm talking all around the world flavors: black, white, Asian,
Yeah, everything,
Mexican,
everything.
Latino. Like you're like, damn. What are these girls? Like these are not. Like the Sepulveda girls with bullet holes and fucking stretch marks.
Hey, come on now.
I'm just saying, dog.
Why is gotta be the Sepulveda girls?
Our blade is not as nice as the fucking fig blade.
Yeah.
But they got,
So-
they
So
got
what do you think
pimp- they got
about
pimps over there.
What about SPM? He got denied parole. He got,
Yeah.
What did he
he
do
got an
again?
extra 3 years.
What did he do
He
again?
dated a girl, a junior high girl. I
that's-
think they said she was like 12 or 13
that's
or something
insane.
like
You know
that.
that's insane,
And he was
right?
dropping her off at the junior high school, and he
And
was
he's
like,
like a 40-year-old
he had to
man.
be-
Didn't
he
he
had to
have
be
a
over 18.
baby
He
who-
did 25 years.
Yeah, didn't you have
It's
a
been
baby
that
with an
long.
underage girl? And then they tried to say
Yeah.
that maybe, and I don't really know a lot. Shout out to Texas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's not
They're
from- is he
doing their
Texas?
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's from Texas, and he's big over there.
Yeah,
You got a
he's
lot of
huge.
people saying that
To let him
it
out.
wasn't right. The case wasn't right. He really didn't do nothing. He was tricked, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's like 3 cases, right?
He tripped and
Yeah,
fell
yeah,
into
fell
a
into
into
a
a
12-year-old.
12-year-old. I mean,
But
into
yeah,
a, like there's
3
no
times?
signs.
Nah, he's done.
There's
He's
no
washed out,
signs
bro.
that you couldn't have told she was 12. It's
Yeah.
like,
Well, no,
yikes.
I think
I
like I
mean-
said, I'm not really sure, but I
Yeah.
think she was a girl that was underage that looked older, right? And had a kid with her or whatever.
But he took
I
her
don't
to a
think
junior
that's
high
the
school and
only
dropped her off
case.
at school.
Like you said.
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
not
if
the
you drop
only
her off
case.
at school, you're
That's not
you're
the
kind
only
of admitting guilt right
It's
there.
like, here's some lunch money.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Bro.
So
Did he pack her backpack?
No, probably.
I mean, I'm just
Fucking
saying,
a
dog.
sack lunch. Here you go.
Yeah,
Pat her on the butt while she walked to school.
a little
Good
dollar
day.
for lunch. Here you go,
I don't
yeah.
know. $1.20.
Listen, I understand you make, because today,
okay,
look.
Joseph Miranda, yeah,
For a
I see
9-year-old
that.
little girl.
So I
That's-
heard about it. This is what I was trying to
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
I want
There was-
someone to read that
There
out
was
loud.
more than one case.
Droopy, read that out loud. No, don't do that. Jesus H. Christ. That comment, that's insane. Do you understand how insane that statement is?
What comment was it?
The bottom one up right there. Don't read it out loud. Look at the one Chris is highlighting.
Yeah.
You do understand that is insanity. Like there's no,
But
that,
I
that's
did
not.
hear he had a case, something to do with a 9-year-old.
So there's obviously
You know
a
what I mean?
progression of things that lead up to obviously these
Yeah,
aren't
this
mistakes.
is my point.
Yeah.
Like maybe once, right? But 3 times?
Yeah.
Maybe once.
You know?
Not even
No,
one.
maybe-
What do you mean
maybe
maybe
right
one?
there. No,
that
maybe
one
you
right
got
there is
tricked.
pretty bad. I mean, to go like, are
Okay,
you, I
but
don't
like,
wanna
maybe
but
you
read
like,
got
that.
tricked.
I can
Maybe you
understand if you're
fucked
in a
up.
bar environment
Yes.
and there's a 17-year-old girl that goes in there.
That's what
and-
I'm talking about.
and you
That's
think-
what I'm talking about.
And you think she's 21
There
because
are
you're in a
times-
bar.
there are
and
times
then,
That's
you
what
know,
I'm talking
you take her
about.
to the car.
Yeah.
Okay,
But not
That
3
statement,
times.
But
there's
but
no,
not
that's
3
not an
times.
accident.
Yeah,
and then
not
you
3
add
times.
that statement on, that's not, like, there's no
Yeah.
mistaking about that age.
And then
That's-
here's
he's
the
dropping
thing,
off
too.
at elementary. What was he doing?
we're dropping her off like a kid.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, right.
No,
Yeah.
here's the thing too. Think about.
I
He
mean, where are the
probably has a
parents
lot
at?
of money. He probably has a lot of money. He
I don't
probably
think he
was
had
able to
that
get
much
good
money.
lawyers, right? I'm sure he was able to get a
Tried to
lawyer. He has a
call.
lot
Yeah, going to
of. He has a
voicemail.
lot of
Calls are going to
support,
We don't have
right?
the phone. We don't have the phone, Chris.
No, Chris is
Okay.
working on
Yeah,
it.
he has a
Fine.
lot of support. So why hadn't he got some action yet? He's still there for a reason. He's there because he's probably guilty, man. You know what I mean?
I'm sure he
and,
is.
and if you're fucking with kids,
I seen
I hope they're whacking his
Look,
ass.
there
over there
are
if he-
some
if he was
girls
doing that
where
shit.
there's some times where I've been at a bar and
Yeah,
you're-
in a bar environment, okay.
Yeah,
you
but-
think they're
well,
IDing
even-
everybody.
They were
even
saying
that-
about the one, but like I'm saying, not 3 times. And then,
Well,
then I heard
growing up,
about
I
something
can
with a
sniff it.
9-year-old.
You can be like, hey, you know what? Like,
that's crazy.
How old are you? Let me show me
Yeah,
your ID.
because the mind, you know,
There's
you
a
can see
difference
how
in
they
your
think.
get down.
Yes,
Like, you
yeah.
know,
When you're under 18, under 21,
Yeah,
you
come
caller. All right, let's get this.
I was just thinking no one was calling. I was like,
Oh
damn.
yeah, right.
Bro, that's insane.
Right,
Like,
right.
I don't even want to read. I'm sick of looking at that comment.
Right.
Fuck.
Did we lose the caller? Caller. What's on your mind? What's on your mind? What's up? What's going on? Talk to us.
Shit, right here, just chilling.
What's on your mind, man? We're talking about SPM right now. What do you think about him? Well, first of all, are you from Texas?
I mean, I'm from Los, but
all right, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, I think right now in society, society is hypersexualized, man.
Yeah, no, I agree with that 100%. Yeah.
American culture has always been very hypersexual. A lot of our first presidents, slept with young girls. They had slaves. They bred with slaves. They had they just the craziest things you can imagine. So all that trickles down till today, unfortunately, because here in the United States, the number one threat for teenage girls is, I hate to say it, bro, but it's men.
Yeah.
So like sometimes young girls are coming out of middle school and there's a lot of men that think it's okay to, to allow your eyes to gaze towards them. And even gazing at a woman is to me, it's improper, man. And don't get me wrong, like I spit my game too and everything, but I think there's ways of doing it where it's appropriate.
Yeah.
But I mean, even when I see like, sometimes I read the comments on like the SPM things, like to get a feel where people are at, man, and like the amount of people willing to like bet for that dude is incredible, dude.
That trips me out too. Yeah. That trips me out. Like I don't believe for a second that he's innocent. You know what I mean? Nah, where there's smoke, there's fire, man.
Yeah.
And that's why. That's why sometimes even like me myself with sometimes with Gil, like when I'm arguing with Gil a little bit, I'm like, hey Gil, you know what? You're talking about the grooming and all these things, and you know what? A lot of that grooming is coming from men, dude, and we don't teach young men how to treat women. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So the men are the aggressors, and these girls are falling for it. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, like aggressors could be of all types. Like you could have a woman walk into a woman's restroom and abuse a woman, a child. You could have a man walk into a man's restroom looking like a straight man,
and that happens,
and do some weird shit to a boy.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think that's one of the reasons why Trump won so big, because everyone's tired of this bullshit. Everyone's tired of this putting dudes in girls' bathrooms. Just
girls
the weird
boys'
shit. You know what I mean? Everyone's tired of
Yeah.
all this shit, and it's what you're talking about too in a way. You know what I mean? It's all wrapped up together, and people are sick of it, man. I am.
Yeah.
But don't get it twisted. Like Trump is for all that shit. That's why he was Epstein's friend. That whole community is full of those people. They thrive off of like doing weird ass shit like that. That's why some of our number one allies, the age of consent in South Korea, bro, was 13 years old.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that.
Very true.
I was
Different
reading something recently where it does
even different states in the United States. I think it's
no,
like
but what
16.
he said is very important, because a lot of different countries don't have the same legal standards as America. Like you go to a lot of
totally
Asian countries
culture.
and Latin countries and a lot of European countries are the same, where it's like women are 13, they're available for marriage, and their parents hand them off to like ranchers and affluent businessmen.
That's in the Mexican community.
Yeah, they do this to
we look at them like they're weird. They look at us.
Yeah, they look at us
weird,
like.
right?
However, I
but
hate
here's
to
the
say,
thing,
but
that's them over there. I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about us.
Yeah,
Hey,
you're right.
Matt, I'm about to drop out. I'm about to drop out of here. My last 2 cents is only that.
Yeah,
all right, man.
Like the Republicans, they use the gay agenda like a talking point. It's not really that it's a threat or nothing. It's a talking point for them because they want to win the election.
Yeah,
and it was very profitable for them this time around. But that's my last 2 cents. You guys have a good night.
You too.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you for calling.
He's right, but no, but it's both right. Like you're right. Like when you live in America, these are our laws. Doesn't matter what you're trying to do. These are our laws. You got to listen to them. But the rest of the world looks at things like that differently.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But how about somebody caller? Caller. Speak your mind. Speak your mind.
Who's getting the chancla? Damn. Don't give me the chancla.
What's up, caller? What's on your mind? We can hear you.
What up?
What up?
Hey, is it me, or was this election like some a different kind of woke? Like people are waking up to some new shit.
I think they're waking back up to what's normal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think tired of
we're
all
tired of the difference.
Hence the common sense, or whatever he was saying, like the new common sense stuff, right?
Yeah.
Well, again, I don't think
'Cause
it's.
it's
I
like-
think we're going back to what things should have been. I think we tried something different with these other people, and it just
didn't
went
work.
so far that people are vomiting. Please,
Yeah, and then
I don't
let's
know.
bring
If,
back
I don't
church.
know if it's we tried something different.
You know what's
they
crazy?
ran
Yeah.
with this shit. You know what I mean? And it got to be way too much.
Yeah, it's just too much. And again, I'm not.
You know what's crazy?
Right.
It's crazy because Democrats 25 years ago, their policies
We're Republican,
were like fairly like
right? Isn't that what we're talking about?
conservative.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then if you hear a Democrat from like 30 years, 25 years ago, and people hear about them now, they'll think they're like fucking Nazis, far
Completely,
right,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's
you're right.
why you have dudes like Bill Maher that say, "Hey, man, I'm not changing. You people have changed."
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like me
Yeah,
growing
you have
up.
the OG. You have the OG Democrats that are like,
What
these
the
guys are
fuck's
fucking
going
nuts.
on? Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
The circus is on the stand. They were on the stand, and it was the furthest left crazies that you could put on the stand.
Well, I hate to say.
And that,
I don't want to be like the bringer of like a bad topic, but I think the biggest thing was the whole gay involving children. That's where I think people
It's
just lost
crazy.
their
That's
minds.
crazy,
It's
yeah.
crazy when they made this
that's
thing
where-
a big, huge focal
That
point.
amongst other things, but
Yeah,
that's
that
a
was one
real
of the
big
biggest-
one. That's a real big
We were
one.
all like, "Wait a minute, hold on!" Like, what?
Letting a minor do their sex change.
A kid can't even
That's
get a
crazy
tattoo or
too,
smoke a
yeah.
cigarette, but they're going to
And
cut
they're
their dick
allowed
off.
to do that.
Stop it!
And then in some
I used to think
states,
I was Optimus Prime. Imagine if my dad helped me transform. Come on, bro. Can you imagine my dad made me Darth Vader?
Yeah, right.
He bought me a fucking
we're
electric
fucking dinosaurs.
lightsaber.
We wanted to be dinosaurs.
Dog, I swore I was Darth Vader and Optimus Prime. The Force was with me, homeboy. Imagine.
I was fucking Donatello, bro.
Well, yeah,
I was
okay.
fucking
So, see,
Donatello.
I would have been Leonardo. I would have been with you. But imagine if our dads bought us a turtle shell to wear.
Yeah.
It's insane. This is
Yeah.
it's a parent's job to say, you know what? No, you're not gay. You're just going through something. Fucking take the Crocs off.
I think that's
Fuck the Crocs.
boom, boy, you're
That's
gonna
why
have
this-
Mateo on your ass.
Yeah.
Hey, Mateo, is it for you,
I
player?
think that's why. Sorry, I think
Yeah.
that's why this election was different because it was like we're either gonna go into this crazy way of thinking where it's like anybody can go in the bathroom with your daughter
Yeah, it's
and
crazy.
they're like, oh, I'm this, I'm
Yeah.
that, I'm whatever.
That's insane.
That's where Middle America was like, this shit is fucking nuts. Like,
Okay, bro,
I
can you,
can agree with
can you
this and that.
imagine, homie? Can you imagine if they would have got another 4 years of
Well,
can you just think
you know-
about how insane
Yeah.
it would have gone?
No, that's
she
why it
wasn't
was
even
a good
wanting us
thing
to
what
say
happened.
Merry Christmas for Christ's sake.
Yeah, you
She
know,
changed her mind on that too.
Yeah,
Come
see,
on.
you know what's the trip? Like
Bro.
growing up, I didn't give a fuck about politics at all. And
Me
then
neither.
When I started getting interested in it, I was riding with the Democrats, big time,
Yeah.
and
Hey,
forever.
hey,
And then
dude.
over the last 5 years, I can't ride with what they're doing, man. They've gone
Yeah.
crazy. They've gone crazy. I ain't fucking with them. At the same time, though, I remember all the reasons why I used to hate the Republicans. So I don't really trust
I don't
them
even know
either.
if I'm one or the
But
other. I
just
think I'm somewhere in
glad
the
all
middle.
this woke
It's not
shit
too
and
far
all this
this
stuff
way,
we're
too
talking
far
I'm
this
from
way.
the
about.
valley,
Over.
dog.
Yeah.
I'm from the valley. That's right. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat.
That's right.
I'm from the East Valley.
I always say it's like, you know, it's okay to be bipartisan and like a little bit here and a little bit there.
Yeah.
Fucking
You know, you
707.
take what's good from
Yeah.
each side, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sir.
And it's like that's where people woke up, and like I tell the homies, like this is the real woke. People are getting really woke to this shit because it's like we don't give a fuck about the gender, this and that, and the other. We want to fucking eat. We don't want to pay fucking $20 for a dozen eggs.
Yep.
We don't want to fucking break our fucking. We're trying to live. You know, like
Yeah.
the average American
Yeah, it trips
is
me out
trying
when
to
I
fucking live.
It trips me out when
Thank
I
you,
see
caller,
people
caller.
talking
Appreciate your
about
call,
how
man. We got other
Biden
people coming
and
in, too.
Harris
Yo,
did
yo,
like
yo.
such
Yes,
a
yes.
great
Yeah.
time, great job. They
American
did
Cholo.
horrible.
Hey, this is Matt Head. This fucking Matt Head from No Hope.
That's
That's
right.
right.
That's right, homie. All right.
All right,
Shout
homeboy.
out to you. Thank you for the call.
Oh no, Crocs are not
All
the
right.
bomb. No offense, Roger. No offense. I love you, Roger. Crocs are not the bomb. Unless you're a medical assistant or a dental assistant and you're a Hyena driving a Nissan Altima, please don't
Basketball
wear.
players, they all wear
Okay,
Crocs.
his
Every
droopy
last
son,
one of them.
Mateo. I'm gonna give you a shout out, Mateo. Wear the Crocs. Be on the way to the game. Take them off.
That's what he does.
Other than that,
That's
you
what
need
he
to be a
does.
dental
If
assistant.
I catch him coming out the house with them
Yeah.
somewhere else, yeah, we're not having that.
Unless, or you got to be a
not
dental
having
assistant or a medical assistant
there
wearing
a caller
Crocs.
on?
Come on.
Caller, speak your mind. You're on the air. Who are you and where are you from? Not gang related. Caller.
Boo Boo, what's in your cup tonight?
Michelada. Strawberry.
Ooh.
Caller. I guess he's not there.
Yeah.
So going back to the SPM, right?
Yeah.
So you're in a bar. The 17-year-old girl.
You can sniff it out. I'm a grown
It's okay
man.
to sniff it out?
No, I mean,
Well, you
what
just
I'm
said,
saying
yeah.
is, you don't think we could sniff it out? Could you? Let's say me and you were at fucking Candy Cat. A 17-year-old pulls up next to us.
I wouldn't
You might
go
be
there.
tricked by the titties because some of the girls do look older.
Yeah.
However, I'm grown enough to be like, your mannerisms and your get down usually will betray
Yeah,
your
for
age,
sure.
right?
Okay, so you're 21. She's
I'm gonna
17.
be like, let me see your fucking ID. Come on, knock it off.
So in a bar, you're 21, she's
Yeah.
17, right? Okay, so let's go back to high school. A 9th grader and a 12th grader. She's 14, you're 18. Is that okay? It's the same age group as,
I don't know,
as the
that's a-
bar I just told you.
I mean, we all did it when we were younger, right? I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know.
you know,
That's weird.
Hold on. Caller. Uh-oh. Caller. Private number. You're at Tijuana.
Oh.
Hey, what do you guys think of Elon Musk doing that?
That's crazy. I already know what you're gonna
I don't
say.
know
Yeah,
if he-
what the
I don't-
fuck was that?
I don't think it was. I don't think he
Doing what?
intended
The
it.
Trump
Is that
guy?
real?
He did some old Nazi shit.
I don't think
did
it
he?
was
Yeah.
that because he's like autistic smart. I don't think he's. I don't think he meant to.
Here's
Nazi
the thing, though.
salute.
That dude's kind of worrying me because he's like, all of a sudden, I think his head's going like this even more because he's doing like, what's his name, Vivek? Supposedly has
I don't-
dropped out of that dose. Now they're trying to say either because he's going to run for something or what. But then Elon Musk was over there trying to tell England what to do. I don't know what's going on with him. You know?
Yeah, I don't know either because, he's... Oh, go ahead, caller.
Go ahead, Boo Boo. I just want to get each one of you guys. Now, Boo Boo, go to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So what throws me off about Elon Musk is he's all about electric,
Yeah.
with his cars and everything,
Yeah.
right? But then Trump's all about drilling. So how do those
Right,
two?
right.
How do those
That
two
trips
mix?
me out,
And
too.
how
Good
does
point.
Elon Musk fit
Yeah.
into this? And he's okay with
point.
that. And yet he's
Yeah.
appointed like a high official in the
Here's
Trump
the other thing.
administration.
He's always
So I don't
warning us
understand
about AI, but yet he's
Yeah.
putting computer chips in people's heads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he trips me out. Obviously.
But I don't
he's
think
a
he was
genius.
doing a Nazi salute. I don't think. I think.
Well, then what was that?
I don't know. That was weird. I'm not gonna lie. That was extremely different. And I was even like, God, you're not helping Musk. But I mean, as a white guy, I was like, God, Musk, please, you're making me look bad. But
And then now, Matt. I want
Yeah.
to go to Matt now. What do you
Yeah.
think, Matt?
I was trying to say I don't understand what he did. I don't think it's what everybody thinks it is. I think he's slightly like autistic smart, which means he's so smart he's almost retarded sometimes.
I think he is.
So I
autistic.
don't honestly, I do. But am I right though? I think he's so smart that he's retarded on social aspects. So I don't think he was doing a Nazi salute because I just don't see
then
him
what
being
was he
into that. I
doing?
don't know. That was some weird shit.
You know, they
I saw it. I watched
that.
it.
Yeah.
This is what I think.
Yeah.
This is what I think. Many people don't know, but he's got a transgender daughter or son, whatever it is.
No way. Are you
Yeah,
serious?
He does. He's
Yes.
got like 10
Yeah,
kids,
yeah.
14 kids, something
Holy
like that.
shit,
Yes, he does.
Batman.
Batman.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now that Donald Trump said no more, it's only two genders and no more of those people in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Maybe he got a little bit butthurt and he said, I'm going to throw this
Nazi
gang sign
sign
up there.
the gang
You know
sign.
I mean,
what
that's a
I kind of see. I
stretch.
kind of see trouble arising with him.
With him,
between
yeah.
him and Trump. Like
Yeah,
I said,
they're two
Well, yeah,
opposite
there's
they're
some
two-
reason Vivek
yeah.
has stepped away.
Yeah.
There's some reason he stepped away. I don't know what the fuck it is. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But hopefully everything
Yeah.
goes good. Like I said, we just have to sit back and watch.
Yeah, Trump's
You
gonna
know,
fire
it's
him.
I
the
can
same
see that
thing.
too. I think there could be eventually potential problem on the horizon. They're two big forces that.
That don't mix.
Yeah.
Well, they mix right now, but
yeah,
eventually one of them's going to want to be the stronger one, and
Well,
they're
they
going to
mix
bump
why
heads.
he's putting up all that feria for the
Yeah,
campaign.
yeah, yeah.
You know
But
what I mean? Now
again,
he's got
I'm
himself
going to
a
leave
little
it. I don't think he's. I don't think.
But is Elon making more money on the taxes? Because he's.
I don't know. I just don't think it was
not
a
paying
Nazi
taxes
thing,
because they're all going through that loophole that all the rich people.
I think
and
they'd
Trump's
be
gonna
stupid
leave
to
it
do
open.
anything illegal, but I think it'll definitely help him, and who knows?
Yeah, look,
I don't know.
he
what.
had a Kanye West moment. I swear that's what I'm thinking. I think the guy just had like an autistic
Right.
fucking like he
So
went into
you
a
think he just
convulsion.
fucking dick
I don't
out
know. I
and-
just I can't picture someone doing something like that in this day and age. Like you're just gonna salute Hitler on a fucking.
But you say you can't picture it. He just did it.
But I don't think it was that. I think he's just weird.
Then what is it then?
Who knows?
You know,
That thing has been, that thing has been used for fucking Romans, Greeks.
Yeah,
it's
well,
demonized because of it was more known for Hitler.
All right, so he said he's trying to grab his heart and like throw it out to the audience.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, so that could be.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's kind of gay.
That is kind of gay, but that's super gay. But it makes more sense than thinking he's a Nazi. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
That's like Care Bear shit, you know?
He's got Asperger's autism.
So maybe there's something subliminal there that we don't know. But then again, Snoop Dogg gets up and he does the crip dance, and all these people do their little thing and they throw up their gang sign. So why can't he do his thing? You know what I mean?
Cobra Kai fan. I just
the problem is
didn't
like
Snoop Dogg talk shit about who's gonna go out there for Trump, and then he's DJing for Trump.
Who?
I saw a video today on TikTok or something. Oh, I was on TikTok.
That was the question I have. Guys, have a good one.
You too,
Okay, brother.
No, but he's right. Why can Snoop Dogg go in the Super Bowl, crip walk, and throw up gang signs, but Elon Musk can't throw his heart out?
Well, if he's throwing his heart out, if that's what it is, then no one's going to care.
Don't make me play the race.
No one's going to care. But
it
didn't.
White people can't do shit. We're fucked whether we like it or not. I'm fucking white people, man. Damn, we can't do nothing right. We're in trouble.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
Caller. Where are you calling from?
From Whittier.
That's right, Big Whittier in the house. What's up?
I'm originally from Orange County, but I reside in Whittier, bro.
Oh, that's right.
Check it out, man.
All right.
I just wanted to, first of all, I want to start off with Elon Musk, bro. That was a Nazi salute, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. I can't
Care Bear shit.
You can spin that any way you want, man. If you know anything about his grandfather was pro-apartheid, and Elon Musk is from South Africa.
Oh, is it really?
In apartheid, there was a straight segregation of blacks.
I know about that.
And the colonial whites.
Colonies, Was that Great Britain and everything, right?
Completely anti-Semitic. The grandfather was completely anti-Semitic and blamed the Jews for everything. That's number one. So Elon Musk, that was a total Nazi salute.
So you think he's dumb enough to actually throw up a Nazi salute?
That's what you have to go back to that statement right there.
It's not about being dumb. It's about being brave and having the hubris at this point.
Yeah, but with someone like him,
all the races. And where all the races within the Republican Party right now, they're feeling brave, bro. Like,
I hear what you're saying, but that right there, if that could be proven, that's a definitive canceling moment.
Yeah, he has to go.
I just don't see him being that dumb at his position.
Bro, if that can be proven, don't let your brain deceive your eyes, bro. I know you wish that it wasn't what you saw, but it is what you saw.
Saluting aliens, bro. He's been going into space. He was probably saluting aliens,
right?
Caller's right, man. I saw what I saw.
I'm not disagreeing. I don't know, but I just
even if he didn't mean to do that, what the fuck are you?
Why would you even do that?
I mean, what the fuck are you doing? Bro, control your autism. Elon, come on.
Ain't no doubt about it. All right, number two, bro. You guys have your grievances directed at the wrong people, man. America, ever since its inception, has been using immigrants as scapegoats. Every time the economy's down, every time tragedy happens, there's loss of jobs, they blame the immigrants. More specifically, historically, the Mexicans. In the 1930s, they deported the Mexicans because of the Depression, and they said that Americans needed jobs and so forth. By the way, when they did those deportations, about 60% of the 2 million that they deported at that time were actual American citizens. So they just deported them on the basis of what they look like.
You're very right. You're very right.
And then in the 1950s, you had Operation Wetback, and it's all the same thing, and they use the same talking points. And Matt, if you need to borrow some feria from your mom for gas, bro, that has nothing to do with illegal immigrants, bro. That has to do with you. And you need to get up and find yourself a second or third job so that you never have to depend on your jefita. Number one, bro.
Yes, but that same thing happened with the Irish on the West Coast. So
but on the East Coast,
it's our country.
And that was in the late 1800s. That wasn't anything in the 1900s.
It was actually the 1900s because the Irish are the ones who built all those skyscrapers in New York and the bridges.
But right now we're talking about Right now, we're talking about Latin Americans, Latino Americanos from south of the border, all right? From Venezuela, from Mexico, from Guatemala, from Honduras, and so forth. All the European countries, they're not even on the radar. But when you hear Trump talk about mass deportations, we know who he's talking about. He's talking about brown people. Brown people and black people, meaning like Haitians and so forth. The other thing is when you guys talk about the loss of jobs and you're blaming immigrants and where the money's going, you guys need to be talking about all the billions of dollars that our government is sending to Israel to bomb and continue their genocide of Palestinian people. We're sending them billions, and it's our money, and billions are also going to Ukraine, our money, and Trump is going to continue to do that, and he's going to see that genocide through. Contrary to the ceasefire. So that's where your energy should really be going, because Mexicans are going to remain here, and those that are deported, they're going to find their way back, if you like it, whether you like it or not, because we're resilient people, and we come here to work, we come here to make a better life for ourselves, and we come here to make a better life for our children.
We're not Carter, that's cool. I think, Carter, you've been talking a lot. Let us saying, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, caller, thank you. I'm glad you got it off your chest. But
I agree with a lot of what Carter was saying, right? I agree with a lot of Carter saying. And what I'm saying is, you're very right. This has been going on forever. I said this earlier, right?
But there's two sides of it too.
Well, no, there is two sides. Everyone's got to see it, you know. But what I'm worried about is people that have come over in the last 4 years, especially, that are here to hurt, like terrorists that have got in. Are you saying that we should forget about that?
The last two terrorist attacks that we had were domestic. They were committed by people who were born here. Not only were they born here, but they were in the military.
Yeah. And you don't think they were turned out? You don't think they were turned out by these people? So you think that we're not going to have any terrorist attacks? See, what you're saying is you're being very one-sided.
But there's also domestic terroristic terrorism, like a lot of these people they've been catching have been doing on, like, women and children.
Thank you for your call. We'll answer your questions. Thank you.
You know, they've been turned out.
There's been a lot of domestic terrorism in regards to some of these people.
Saying, and a lot of the shit he was saying is right, but then he just went into a whole bunch of Democratic talking points.
Well, I think he thinks we're talking.
You know what I mean?
We're not talking about just one group, and I was talking about everywhere, everything.
He had me until he went into all the Democratic.
There's just too much money going out to Ukraine, too much money going out to Israel. Israel, the money's going to keep going there. I don't care how you see it. Israel, the money's going to keep going there.
I don't understand the Israel thing.
Don't answer it.
Because we continue to help Israel, and that's one of the things. I don't care what anybody says. I don't think we should be helping them either. We should fucking stop helping them.
Well, that's our grip in the Middle East is Israel.
Yeah, but still, we got people hurting.
Yeah, but see, I kind of agree with him. What Israel doing right now is foul.
Yeah, I mean,
how do you think it's foul?
Well,
okay, hold on.
They blew the fuck out of that place, dog.
Okay,
and why? You see what they just did with the other ones where they put the little bombs in the phones? Why couldn't they go do some strategic shit over there? They killed so many women and children. It's crazy.
I just think that we need to tell everybody.
Gaza's blown the fuck.
No offense.
And how much you want to bet they're not going to try to come in and take over that shit, rebuild it? You know, that's what they've been doing with their settlements. I
don't think we should keep helping anybody. Fuck all of them.
No, we need to start helping ourselves.
If you're America, we shut the doors, we clean house, and then when our house is back up in order, then we can help. Fuck Israel, fuck them all, homie.
But to the caller,
we have to.
But to that caller's,
got us all riled up.
Yeah. But to that caller's concern,
they've been doing that shit to the Irish on the East Coast for a long time. That never gets talked about that much.
It happened with the Chinese, with the Irish,
with everybody.
It happens with Latinos.
But we're spending so much money on them in our tax dollars
for a long time. You know,
on keeping these guys, these immigrants housed. I'm not just going to say Mexicans or south of the border. I'm saying everybody who you are.
Someone comes over, we shouldn't be using our tax dollars to put them in luxury hotels.
First of all, we're putting them in hotels. It's coming out of our tax dollars. We're putting them in jail for 10 years for being over here. Yeah. So that means we're housing them for 10 years, and that's our tax dollars paying from. So we need to send them back to wherever they came from. And we're breaking up families. They broke up their own family when they came when they went to jail.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So they broke up their own family.
Yeah, you broke up your own family.
If you're gonna break up your own family, then you got to go, homie. Yeah. You know,
that's on you. That family thing, you're right. I'm glad you said that.
I can't really say nothing about that.
You know
what I mean?
You said that because I agree with you.
When you get caught doing something, you got to pay the price.
Yeah, exactly. And we all know the price. Everybody does. You get caught as an immigrant, you're gonna go to jail. We all know you're gonna get deported.
Yeah, for
you know,
sure.
and you're breaking up your own family
sure.
at that point.
Yeah.
You know, now if you're starting to come after the hard workers, like the farmers or the McDonald's workers or whatever, the fast food, but they're not going after them. But if they start going after them, then that becomes a different issue.
That's what I was saying earlier. Let's watch. I hope that doesn't happen.
I don't think it is.
They get these,
I don't think it will, but
people, you know, when Venezuela is opening up loony bins and prisons and sending them here, dead dog. We got to get them out.
The Pigs when they sent them all over here.
But
yeah.
but he was saying like like I think he took it personal, thinking we're just talking about the Mexicans. Like they've been doing that to Irish, Italians, Germans. They've been doing it for a while,
and I could tell he knows what he's talking about.
And every race is abusing the system in their own way.
Yeah.
You know, I can put out certain races that do the credit card issues. You know, they do the welfare issues. Yeah. You know, and so they're taking the system, and the system is us because we're paying those taxes.
Yeah, no,
you know, and people say,
I don't agree with any of it.
But I pay a lot of my taxes, bro.
I do. I don't have much money.
If I told you how much come out of my taxes in my paycheck, you can figure out how much I make.
Yeah.
See, that dude had some. This is just like I said, he's very.
Yeah. Let's do caller. Let's do caller. Yeah, caller. Where you calling from, and who are you?
Hotline.
That's right. That's right. What's on your mind?
That last caller. First of all, great show, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, man. You guys are doing a great job. That gives me more time to sit back and enjoy and actually read the book that Matt gave me.
Yeah. Monte Cristo in the house.
Last caller. I've spoken to him before. He goes on his tirades.
Yeah, he went on one today.
What he doesn't understand is this, man. People are sick and tired of an unchecked border.
Yes.
And
that's what
it's not that people don't want immigration, but when you got in the last, a year and a half or 2 years or so, that you've gotten 2 million people that just got brought into the country, said come back to court at this time, and
they're not coming back.
You still see the caravans coming over here. Eventually, it's going to come to a point where it's not so much they're taking their jobs; it's you're importing more and more poverty when we have the most amount of homeless people we've ever had in history. Our streets, our quality of life as Americans is going down. And when I say American, just like Matt said, everybody across the board. And you can see it. You can see it regardless of where you live. Our quality of life is going down. And at some point, you need somebody who had the huevos, which is Donald Trump, to come in and say, you know what? This is done. The reason we're going to have all these ICE raids and all that is because this last administration left the door wide open, bro. So if they wouldn't have done that, we wouldn't have the situation, the overcorrection that we're getting right now. So this is what this is. This is overcorrection. But to me, I think it's a great thing what's going on, dude. I mean, the Panama Canal, that's going to be very interesting, but we should get a break. When you guys were talking about the cartels as far as making them a terrorist organization, the big thing that does now is it allows the president to just say, send some black ops in there without having Congress to back it up anymore. Because why? Because they're terrorists. He can
override anything. Yeah.
The only thing Mexico's already said they don't want that.
Well, of course not, because the U.S. can invade at any time.
And also because Mexico is ran by the cartels. Let's be honest.
I wasn't going to say that.
They're all getting paid. All those politicians.
That part. You killed 29 people that are running for president. What does that tell you? That tells you this is the person I want to be president. So I mean, there's a lot of interesting stuff going on. Oh, you know what? I don't know if you guys spoke about it. The 14th Amendment, the birthright.
That's going to be hard to pass because Trump just can't go change that rule because it's a 14th Amendment that if you were born in the U.S.
In the chat earlier, somebody said
if you're born in the U.S., you're automatically a citizen.
I think Trump can. He has the power of veto. He can change anything, but then the Supreme Court can override it.
I don't think they can retroactively do
amendments. Not the amendments. No. He's just putting that out there to deter people from coming and doing that.
No. Let me. I got some scoops on that one today, and I was thinking the same thing. It's like, no, you can't. What it is that amendment was put into place because during the slavery days they were not looked at citizens. So somehow, some way, it went to court because the slaves said, "Wait a minute, if my child is born here, he's an American citizen because of the United States." Yeah. It went to the court, and they said, "Yes, they're absolutely right." So when that law was passed or the amendment was made, it was made specifically for slaves because slaves were U.S. citizens. It was not made, well, that's what they're going to argue. It was not made for illegal people to come here and have kids because we are the only country in the world that lets somebody be born and say, I'm a U.S. citizen.
Okay.
You can't go to Mexico and do that. You can't go to Honduras and do that. You can't go to China and do that. You can't go to Europe and do that. None of those countries you can be born and say, I'm a European. No, you're not. If you're illegal, you are not. So, I mean, at the end of the day, what we're doing right now is we're banging for America, bro. And who doesn't? And if that crazy SOB Donald Trump wins, that means we all win, homies. So to me, it's a win-win situation. And again, boys, appreciate you guys, man. Great show. I'm sitting here relaxing. Appreciate all subscribers out there that they need this conversation, bro. We need to sit there, and of course, our sponsors, man. Thank to God, and you guys have a great night, brother.
Hey, I'll talk to you later. I'll call you after the show, buddy.
I see in the chat, they're like, that's Gil.
Yeah,
That's
he
Gil.
sounds
That's
like
Gil.
Gil.
Yeah, it was him. It was him.
Yeah. He had the shirt over the fucking mic.
That fool's over there barefooted with his head in a book somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
but Trump
Gil just came and just broke that shit down hella good.
He explained it good.
Yeah, but you just can't. Another.
Oh, Blazer.
Caller. Where are you calling from?
What up?
What up?
I'm calling from Palmdale, formerly from North Hollywood.
That's right. What's on your mind?
P. Dizzle.
Chillin'. Hey, did you hear about us possibly getting Greenland?
Yeah.
Wait, what? What's Greenland?
Greenland.
Greenland. Yeah.
We were talking about it earlier.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That I think Trump is trying to get that right now.
That's the 51st
Yeah,
state.
but doesn't Denmark own it?
The people, Denmark. Well, the people of Greenland aren't happy with Denmark right now.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's saying also it's a protection, so that means if we get it, China and Russia can't set a staging area to get closer.
Yeah, they can't.
Closer.
So it's
because
strategic.
we'll be able to intercept their missiles.
Yeah, because Canada. But Canada's on the west of it, and then Russia is like on the east of it.
Yeah.
So
I think he's trying to get it. It's up to Denmark whether they want to sell it to us.
or not.
I don't know how Russia and China are going to feel about
Your
that.
boy's Viking, so that's kind of cool to have Greenland on our side.
Well, you could go
I mean,
over
but
there.
if they
get on a
want,
ship
if they
and
don't
go
want
on
to be
over
part of it, they don't want to be part of Denmark before they could bounce.
Sorry, caller. Sorry.
Man, homie just told me to get out.
Yeah, if they don't want to be part of Denmark, we should just hey, I mean, it's not like they're gonna fight a war. There's maybe fucking a number of people, and they all live along the coast.
Mm-hmm.
But if they want to dip, I feel like they should just dip.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It's like another Taiwan situation for real.
Well, Taiwan. We'll see. Taiwan might end up.
What's going on with Taiwan?
Well, Taiwan. I guess I might be wrong. Used to be part of China, or they broke off from China, and there was some sort of deal saying China's going to get it back, get Taiwan back, but China's like, nah, we want it now.
Okay.
And us, the U.S., are going, nah, you can't get it because they make some sort of chip thing there or something.
Oh, that's the chip they make for the cars and all the cell phones.
You know what I mean? And not only that, just for strategic
they're trying to bring that back
too,
to the U.S.
You know what I mean? And a lot of this global shit is strategic shit. You know, Iraq, I believe, wasn't just over oil. I believe that we wanted a strategic place where we could put our shit.
Our stuff there.
You know what I mean? And Taiwan's kind of that way too.
We had Iran, so is on the other side of Iran. And then on the other side was Afghanistan. So, we had them cornered on both sides.
Yep.
If you think about it, we didn't really need to go to Iraq.
Yeah. Nah, they played that wrong because we're out of both places now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
all that for nothing.
We had it there. We had them shaking.
Because didn't Biden leave Iraq? That's what people were hanging off the planes and all that?
Afghanistan. And Iraq don't want us there no more because things got worse.
Well, what happened is we didn't understand the sectarian, and I feel like we shouldn't make that mistake with Syria either, because now that Syria's broken up, it's like you have the fools, the Kurds are the ones that are up in the north. They fought against ISIS, so they fought a war already.
Yeah, no, everyone's salivating over who's going to go get in Syria now.
Yeah, they're going to break up. I feel like Syria's going to be like what they did with ¿cómo se llamaba that place? With Yugoslavia. Where Yugoslavia got broken up into Serbia and Montenegro.
I also feel like that part of the world it's never going to be stable. It doesn't matter. There's too many different religious factions that don't get
What are you
along.
talking about, the Middle East?
The Middle East is always going to be some sort of turmoil, no matter what happens. Doesn't matter who comes in office. These people in that area from like
holy wars are always the worst.
Yeah, and like that's why I was telling you earlier. Like I don't care. No offense to Israel, but like we need to just say, hey, homie, handle your own business, dog. You're on your own, player. Like you guys.
Thank you, caller.
Appreciate
your call.
Hey, good looking out, caller.
Yeah, good looking out, Blazer. But every year there's drama.
A
with
lot
these
of the
people.
callers are very knowledgeable. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Good
But I don't think we're
caller.
ever gonna go again, ever turn our back on Israel.
Never know, man.
Well, Trump works.
All
Trump
right, let's
works.
do one more call. Caller.
All right.
Caller. Speak your mind. Hey, can you lower your TV in the background?
Turn your TV off.
Hello?
Caller, can you turn off your TV? Or lower it?
Okay.
There you go.
Let me,
It's the first time we had a girl.
hi.
Hi, it's the
What's
first
up?
female we've had. How you doing?
Yeah, you got a female on the line. It's not all men out there.
That's right.
Right on.
Speak your mind.
Everybody clean it up a little bit.
Clean it up. What's on your mind?
So this is Cindy. I'm calling from the Central Coast of California.
That's right.
And I'm actually calling because
This
I
my
started
homegirl?
following the show because of, yeah.
What's up? It's my homegirl,
What's up,
Chinita.
Droopy?
What up? What's going on?
Well, I just wanted to tell you guys to stop picking on poor Elon. I'm with the guy in the middle.
Yeah, leave the autistic kid alone, man.
The
Hey,
guy
and she'll
is
come down and she'll
autistic.
put it. Cindy got hands. She ain't playing. So listen to her. You know.
That's right.
I knew I recognized your voice, and I knew you had something to
Yeah.
say too. Handle that
Yeah,
shit, mama.
yeah.
Handle that shit.
Yeah, well, I just want to say again, I mean, the dude, I agree with the guy in the middle, Matt. The guy is autistic smart.
Yeah, he is.
Awkward as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen him when Trump is getting his groove on to
Hey,
YMCA?
have you ever
and he
seen-
tries to throw some moves in there.
Yeah.
He is awkward as hell.
Hey, even
So
better,
he's
listen.
not throwing up a Nazi sign.
If you have a chance,
What was
watch,
that then?
If you have a chance, watch his YouTube. When he's interviewed on a podcast, he does this thing where he goes into like, I'm gonna keep using the same word, autistic reverie, where he goes like, and he'll sit and like, he'll give like a 45-second uncomfortable silence sometimes on a live show before he'll answer.
Yeah.
The guy is like living in a different
No, the
spectrum
dude's
of
brilliant,
intelligence.
for sure. He's
that's why I
going to
don't
get us to Mars. Probably.
I don't think.
you know?
Yeah, he's gonna have us living on Mars.
I'm just.
I
And,
don't
and I
think
like
he's
Elon Musk.
gonna.
I'm a little concerned he's going to go a little bit too far. With this shit.
I agree
there's
with
a lot
her.
of contradictions.
I'm sorry, the guy-
I like
I
Elon
don't-
Musk. I'm not
yeah.
against him, but there's some things that I see that kind of concern me, and we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think
you
she's
know?
right though. I just don't think. I don't think he's gonna do a Nazi. He's not that dumb. He's too smart.
What the fuck
He's
was that then? The
extremely
YMCA?
intelligent.
Bro, that was an intelligent. He was suffering from he had Tourette's, a bout of Tourette's syndrome or something of the spectrum. I
He had
don't
to
think that
freak
was.
out. He had to freak out.
He was feeling himself. He tried to do
right.
some Kanye move and
Is
just
that
went.
that's what it was?
Yeah, something. Come on, that guy's not. He's not gonna do a Nazi salute. Nobody. Nazis don't even do Nazi salutes anymore. I mean, come on, bro. Man.
Yeah, and I just wanted to close,
damn.
honestly, and I know it's, you guys, I just wanted to say real quick again, I mean, this is an awesome show. I've watched now a few times.
Thank you.
But I also want to say for the first time in 4 years, I am optimistic.
So am I.
And
So
that's
am I.
because Trump is in office and, he's got that little dream team behind him. Yes, Elon is a little bit, maybe he's going to do some crazy shit with AI or, whatever. Maybe there's some distrust there, but they're going to even each other out. And
Cindy.
the free speech thing, the fact that he bought Twitter, he's good. This is really good, and it's good to feel optimistic and to be able to breathe a little bit.
Cindy,
Maybe
did you
my
see,
kids might be able to buy and keep a house. I mean,
I hear you.
just all of that. There's a lot. And Kevin, you know how heavy I was all into that 4 years ago when all this stuff was going down.
Yep,
hitting the
I'm.
rallies
You know
in
what? I'm
Beverly
more on
Hills
your
and all of
team
that,
now. I'm more on your team
Yeah.
now than I was then because it was too much. And it's hard for a lot of homies and homegirls to jump off that other ship. You know what I mean? It took a lot to get me to jump off. You know what I mean? And I'm off. I'm off. I ain't fucking with the Democrats right now.
Well,
I'm just
hey,
not.
Cindy, I was gonna tell you,
I feel relieved too, homegirl.
I was watching the transition, I guess you would call it, with my mom, and it's funny because when you notice, this kind of has to do with what you were saying. When you notice this group of people that took over from the people he chose to, I hate to say it, but it does carry some weight, to the manner of how they look. If you notice the impressive, I mean, these people are all wearing tailored suits. Not that the dress matters, but then again, it kind of does.
Oh, it does.
You're watching a group of
look
people.
strong up there.
They look sharp. They look strong. Their wives stand next to them and look at them like they fucking love the men next to him.
Yeah.
Biden's wife used to just like be wondering what is her husband doing half the week. There's pictures of this group of people.
Yes.
Like Vance, for example, Vance, his wife.
Yeah.
They
she was dressed
look
professional.
They look like political, sexy gangsters.
Yeah.
It looks like the mob has taken control, and they're now
there's
going
the 5 families
They're
right
going to
there.
usher in a new level of appropriate family values, dress code. Like we're about to see a new era of like back to like I hate to say it, but the Kennedys. Remember how good the Kennedys looked back then? With their cars and their suits.
I'm not really caring about it. I understand.
No,
what
you're right.
talking about. I understand
that doesn't
what you're
matter,
talking about.
but
I'm not really caring about it. I'm just watching now because I'm with you, homegirl. I think things are about to get better, and I'm happy about it. You know what I mean?
But that comes with what I'm saying. We're watching an appropriate group of people on every aspect step up.
Trump has surrounded himself with a good team. Trump has definitely surrounded himself with a good team.
Okay, what did you just say? Say that again.
When you look at how they dress, you're gonna respect them.
When these people,
when they walk into a room,
when these people walk into a room and they're dressed like that, you
automatically respect them.
Yeah. Just like a lot of these other world leaders wouldn't deal with Kamala or Biden because they look like retards.
Well, plus they've been fucking shit up for a long time, and everyone's tired.
I mean,
of
what did Russia say? You want me to go over there and help you, Biden?
I don't give a fuck.
Remember when he told him that? Like, come on, homie.
You know,
that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what they wear, but I just think they fucked everything up bad. You know.
Yeah.
They swung too far to the left.
Way too far.
Way too far.
They don't. The people that are there now shouldn't even represent the Democratic Party because I don't know what the hell they are. They went way too far to the left.
Yes.
And talking about appearance, I wasn't even going to touch on that. That thought didn't even really cross my mind. But when you watch the inauguration speech, I've got to kind of agree with you guys. Look at Melania. She was the most gangster out of everybody. I mean, look at how
Melania looking good,
dude. And then look at the other side. Look at the other side, what you were looking at. You had Clinton look like he was going to fall out.
And then you got Obama walking in pissed because his wife acted like a little baby and threw a temper tantrum. Come on, man.
And Biden looked like they gave him something good. I mean, he looked like he was in love.
Hey, I want to know what Trump's. I want to know what Trump's son said to him to piss him off. You see that video where he's like, he whispered in.
I saw that.
Oh Lord,
Yeah.
I would love to get a fly on the wall to hear.
Well, Trump will take a shot at him for sure.
Yeah. Well, there's a picture. There's a picture I put on my Facebook where it's got Trump's wife and she's giving this mad dog look where she's dressed all fucking like Gucci'd out in a pantsuit for women that look sharp.
You know one thing about Trump.
This look and she says something like, "This is the look I give you when my husband's coming for everybody who raided my home."
Yeah. No, they're pissed. Yeah, she's pissed.
Yeah.
What?
That's right. That's right. Oh yeah. Caller. Thank you. Appreciate your call.
Girl. Thank you.
Go look it out.
Yes. Thank you for calling.
Take care, Mama. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Melania, that's her name, right?
Shall we roll it up? Let's roll it up now. It's time to roll it up.
I gotta take a leak like a motherfucker.
I got a giraffe waiting for me at home.
Thank you,
everybody, even the one that banged on us, man.
What's the word is on tomorrow at 6:30.
Yeah.
Tune in, and Gil will be coming.
Shout out, hey, Sup.
We'll
Thanks for the super chat, Sup. You know what's up. You got your shirt. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to
Tomorrow's
all the Marines.
episode's gonna be good. Check us out.
Yes, thank you for tuning in. See you next week, next Tuesday.
Next week, we'll be back.
Yes, sir.
Joe!
Don't throw up any signs.
Why not?
I was gonna salute.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna go like this. I thought I wasn't allowed to do that.
Don't be throwing your heart out there.